cannot believe it.
It appears to me that he is playing with a Brazilian player called VSM.
Oh, I remember this, yeah.
Yeah, you might have heard of VSM. VSM's joining MIBR. He's a sensational player, absolutely sensational. As Tosspot might say. Yeah. Sorry, I nearly said D-Man, bringing him to the party. But the problem is, he is sensational. But he has been backbanned.
They do have sort of similar voices in a way. And listen,
Tosspot will never forgive me for that.
But it's also been so many years that, listen, I do the same thing. Sometimes Tosspot, D-Man, Joe Miller, and Red Eye do all blur into one person.
I don't believe it. Just victim Eldrew.
That's the other thing people don't understand because we're boomers, sadly. There was a show in the 90s that was huge where the guy just kept going around going, I don't believe. It was like,
one foot in the grave, it's called.
You have to understand, which ironically did fit. That could be biography of D-Man's career, right? That's it. And the other foot was in fucking, I don't know. Like
Football manager, yeah.
Exactly.
An away game.
But the problem I had with that is, so as a result, when I first came into League, I knew D-Man from COD and those are the games.
Yeah, he was a
legend.
legend.
I saw he's commentating. I remember saying to the person I knew who introduced me to League, like, why does he keep saying that thing over and over again? Oh, it's his catchphrase. And I go, it's fucking annoying though. It's like, remember that old phrase that people say? And he was going, nah, it's fucking legendary, mate. Everyone loves it. And I'm like, no, it's like, I showed the person the YouTube video, like, look, he's just doing a shit version of that guy. He's just changed one word from this guy, this old ass guy's catchphrase. So for me, that was ruined forever. Like, I couldn't get hyped. He was going, I cannot believe he's turned this thing forever. Like, get me out, please. I'm watching Dave reruns, am I? What is this? It's esports.
No, it is rough. So anyway, putting D-Man to the side, esports has.
That could also be the title of his biography. Putting D-Man to the side by me, D-Man.
So anyway, this is my entire career is sunk cost fallacy at this point. I've been around since the start.
Yeah.
I gotta see where it plays out to. Oh, there's money in it now. Guess I can't leave.
Well, put it this way: the one thing you can't do, let's be real, is leave, and then it does get massive, and then you're just in some bar.
Yeah,
going,
I know.
Hey man, you know I used to be involved in that. And then everyone's just going, "Fuck this loser."
I remember this kid.
They call that fucking pulling a D-Man, don't they?
Yeah, sure you knew that, Shroud. I bet you did. Bet you never bloody met me, a liar.
You know what I mean? It's like
Red's in the bar, of course.
I think I can comfortably leave Riot Games right about now. Gets a phone call, doesn't he, from his broker? Bloody hell, Lee! Great news. I've had a room in that 10 centre buying up all that Riot Games stock. You've still got it, haven't you? You didn't have to give it up when you left or anything.
Why are you not answering? Didn't you hear me? You can sell the stock for millions. Please,
I can't talk right now.
Sell the stock.
I'm bloody 1-0 down at Bury away.
Plus, we're live on the radio right now. Sure, not many people are listening, but listen, I've got to go anywhere, and it's a throw-in from Tom. And the young lad from the youth squad coming in, big. That would be the ultimate iniquity. Your real job is actually
thanks for the sub. There.
Your real job is casting real life football that's at a lower level than even the FIFA games you used to cast in eFootball. You're just doing like fucking the championship or something. Like, oh bloody hell! Leeds, I remember them.
I don't. Didn't even need that stock anyway. I had a big deal on street. $20 donation from Rafflecopter.
And I won the league.
I don't know.
Yeah, and I've took Doncaster to the promised land. Fucking hell. Oh god. I don't give a fuck. Like that will always buckle me. That will always buckle me. It shouldn't. It's probably cruel at this point.
Yeah,
I don't know, but
it is.
whatever. He's like Duncan, yeah, massively cruel. And you're doing it on a stream with everyone watching. Massively cruel. Anyway,
Still funny though.
Elon asks if you could be someone from the CS community. I mean, I am in the CS community. I don't understand. If you could be someone from the CS community for one day, someone else, yeah. If you could be someone relevant, you bald fraud, who would it be? I'd be Deman.
All right. Why? Is there a reason why for this?
I want to. All right. So, assuming it's not just like I take over their body and I'm like, moving them around. I want it to be like fucking being John Malkovich, where
you can just know their thoughts.
Yeah. I want to know what the fuck is going on in his brain, once and for all. So yeah, I want to be. I'll definitely pick D-Man. I want to know why he inserted himself in those finals. I want to know if he thinks streaming Bury versus fucking Chestershire or whatever the fuck he's doing on Football Manager to 20 people.
If he actually thinks it's like the way back. Like, how much grafting, putting in a day's graft, lads?
Mate, I saw him do a tweet the other day, and it's like, listen, you should laugh about this shit, because we all end up irrelevant. I mean, like, one day, mate, I'm going to be... Yeah, one day I'm going to be in a fucking hospital holding some stranger's nurse's hands. I'll fucking die. I mean, that's how my story ends. Fine, whatever. But I won't be going. I hosted the Boston Major. It's not going to happen, is it? But like, I saw him do a tweet, and it was like, "Let's go get this," and it was like he did a selfie from like a top angle, and it was like some fucking weren't even a top tier PUBG event, and you're like. Fucking hell!
Let's get this bread, lads.
Yeah. You were the fucking biggest. So
and then the next tweet's just a retweet of a Mr. Beast, like retweet for $10,000.
Yeah. So it's like I want to get in his brain and know if like there's some part of him, because he's a massive egotistical cunt. So I want to know if there's some.
In case you're watching, Deman.
Just being real about it.
So unreasonable.
It's so true. So true. So I want to get in his brain and fucking know if it's still like that, or if like, he's crying on the inside.
All right, then. Well, the obvious answer then is the same thing. For the same reason, I just want to be inside Flush's mind for 1 minute and go, I fucking knew it. I knew it.
Personally, as we've said on the show many times,
he's had an accident. There you go. There's a new mate. Make him vote for that. That's
doesn't need to have the ease. Doesn't need that. Understand? Some would say that might make it a little bit irritating.
Basically, if D-Man was commentating that game where Emilio got like vac banned live on stream, he'd go, "He's had an accident." Bloody! I can't believe. I can't believe it. Oh, what's that? Yeah, hold on the riot stock. Listen, that's the one part I do feel cruel about bringing up, because it is so cruel to bring up. But the problem is incredibly funny as well. Like, by the way, this is literally like if in Deflategate it wasn't even just the media; it was actually Aaron Rodgers himself after the fucking AFC Championship game. Was like, you know what? I reckon they probably just fucking deflated the balls. That's why they won. Anyway, don't anyone report that. It's not newsworthy. Just something I'm saying out loud out of my famous face about someone incredibly famous, with implications of everyone famous. But, wouldn't want to see that in the news. Like fucking like that time D-Man over Reddit, like bloody Reddit, taking everything out of God. His quote was just like, fuck.
I fucking hate Reddit, me. Thread. D-Man hates Reddit. You're taking everything out of bloody context again. It's what you do. Now move over, Anders. It's my fucking final. You cunt. He was a fucking character.
I actually miss him, because the problem is he started with that strong cameo in CSGO, and then he just disappeared so quickly, didn't he? Just faded away.
I know, man. It's like, here's the thing. You've seen me advocate for second chances, like for a lot of people, because I do believe in that shit, But I don't know, D-Man. It's like, I think the second chance has to come when you realise you did something wrong.
He hasn't hit rock bottom. No, in his mind, it's still going. No, I mean, listen, as an outsider, it's objectively the case. But I'm talking about subjectively his experiences. Like, he's like Partridge right now in like that second series. He's like, oh, can I have another series on ESL? Idea for sure. Me and Ninja go in the Black Country, Anders. No way, I hate Anders.
Me and Dr. Disrespect, the cooking program.
Oh mate, no, it's like like you think about how his trajectory went, right? He was the number one like voice for
He's killing
EUL,
it.
CS. He was at ESL. All right, it didn't work out in CS, but it just all went to shit so fucking quickly. He leaves fucking Riot, misses out on all those shares, like getting bought by Tencent, like literally got about mills in the bank. Right? Does it for a relationship that immediately fucking capitulates.
Yeah, that was a
Right?
hard one.
And now it's like I just see him like streaming fucking Football Manager to like 80 people and that going, well, this is all right. I'm still in the game.
Sorry, lads. Got a fixture against Bury coming up soon. Whatever, we took a draw. 1-1. Still counts.
We shouldn't laugh. We shouldn't laugh, mate.
It's so
We
funny.
shouldn't laugh.